demonstrated the work ethic and natural talent becoming an exceptional manager. That is, until his promising career was abruptly interrupted by listed as a pilot.
All right, here we go, y'all. I always say, if you don't have issues, you're not doing something right. You know what I mean? I have no idea what that was about. I don't know if it's my internet conditions or whatever. I know it wasn't Stadia. It's definitely not the PC. So it had to be something with my internet. So I had to go ahead and remove the 444K for right now to see, just to see for stability reasons. But we're gonna jump right back into it, y'all. It's not the first time this has happened. It won't be the last. You know what I'm saying? Let me check this chat real quick to see if anybody shows up. Yeah, but we're gonna have hiccups out here, y'all. That's one thing we have to take into account. You're gonna have hiccups when you're trying to do a live stream, no matter where the hell you're trying to do it or what you're trying to play. Now, so this right here, let's jump back in. All right, this is the Stadia version. I almost forgot for a little bit. All right. So we're gonna be going between the Stadia version of the game and the PC version. Now I just had a hiccup where I lost connectivity. There was some buffering going on or whatever. We can't have that when we're trying to do a video of this nature, right? So hopefully everything is going good on my end. I'm gonna bring this video to you all today. I don't give a damn what it takes. We're gonna get this video out. So this right here is the Stadia version. I want to go ahead and get out this elevator because of all the talking in my ear right now. But so what we're going to be doing is taking a look at the Stadia version of the game, running at the high frame rate setting as well as the visual setting. And we're also going to go to the PC version of the game, running at pretty much maxed out with ray tracing on and all that stuff. And the purpose is just to take a look at both versions of the game, y'all. It's not like a direct comparison video or anything like that. Again, we know that PC is going to win in the overall department. But the thing that I'm surprised about is the fact that the Stadia version is holding it down. It's holding it down, and it's something that Stadia fans should be proud of. All right. Now, like I said, hopefully we won't have any major issues or whatever while doing this. I had some people in the chat. Hopefully they'll come back. But let's go ahead and take a look at this smooth gameplay right here, y'all. You know.
Mr. Jenkins asked for you.
Okay, cool. Before we see Mr. Jenkins, we're gonna check the settings real quick. So high frame rate right here. These are the settings I came up with. Motion blur is off, as I said in the first video or whatever. This is what we're going to be running with, but we're going to be looking at just the graphics, just looking at the visual quality of the game, y'all. All right.
It's been ages.
It's dope. Okay. Nice details on the base right here.
It's me, Frank. We met during Icefall. East Coast, remember?
I didn't know you were in Night City. How have you been?
You know how it is. A week ago, I was still in Cape Town. I heard you're in counter intel. Must have a shit show on your hands right now after Frankfurt. Jenkins is your lead, right? Is he what everyone says he is?
Listen, sorry.
All right, we're going to run right through this, though.
Right now. We'll talk
Not really
time,
caring
okay?
too much about what's going on.
Sure.
Because I've
Good seeing you again.
already played this part. I just wanted to come back to the same spot for both versions of the game. All right. Now it feels really smooth. Looks very good.
Emergency protocols active.
I never even paid attention to this the first time I played. I didn't know they were people or whoever in the glass. Oh, that's crazy. All right, so we're going to take this run right here. We're going to do the same thing on the 3080 version or the PC version of the game. So let's switch over. All right. Okay, now What are these settings set at over here? That's what I have to remember. All right. Let's just go down just to show you all what the PC version is set to. Ray tracing is on. Ray trace lighting is psycho. We're going to put that down to medium now. DLSS to balanced. Yeah, I don't know what happened in the first video. Like I was saying, man, things happen. You can't, there's nothing you could do about it. All you can do is just jump back in. We're gonna go to video. As you can see, the game is at 4K. And we're gonna go in the same spot.
Change in our history. The onset of American Prohibition. The end of global...
Christ, V, you were supposed to be here an hour ago.
Arasaka.
Got held up, but I'll be right there.
And the PC version of the game is absolutely beautiful, of course. But the Stadia version does not look bad at all, y'all. At all.
You hurry up.
Exceptional manager. That is until his promising career was abruptly interrupted
Okay.
by war upon his doorstep. Saburo Arasaka enlisted as a pilot in the Nippon Kaibu, the Japanese Imperial Navy. By the age of 23, he had already achieved the rank of...
Now we're evacuating the rest of our facilities.
Mr. Jenkins asked for you.
All right.
He's in his office.
Now remember, I just got here. I just came here on the Stadia with the Stadia version of the game. Okay, and the lighting was impressive.
It's me, Frank.
You see the ray tracing right here. Ray trace reflections. The bases on the on that wall.
I didn't know you were in Night City. How have you been?
You know how it is. A week ago, I was still in Cape Town. Jenkins...
Skip through this real quick.
Listen, sorry, in a bit of a rush right now. We'll talk another time, okay?
Sure. Good seeing you again.
And again, the purpose of this is not to do like a direct comparison. It's just to show off both versions of the game. You know, like there's gamers on the Stadia platform, of course. There's gamers on PC for sure.
System security confirmed.
But they may not know how the game performs on the one that they don't play on. Okay. So all of this looks pretty good, pretty detailed, nice reflections on the PC side. Let me make sure it's still PC. Yep, definitely PC. Here we go.
Please enter the antechamber.
And this video is not going to be super long. I might do a series of these. Okay, cool.
Visitor authorization granted.
Are you online?
Okay, so we're going to stop right here. And we're going to switch back over to Stadia real quick.
Have a seat, V. Be right with you. Our bases. And
All right.
They're about to begin. What's the situation?
Visitor authorization.
Some of you are going to tell,
Are you online?
you're going to be able to tell the difference, right? And some of you are going to be like, I can't really see too much of a difference. But if you look for ray tracing and stuff like that, you're going to see it. It's going to be more apparent. Again, these are the settings on Stadia. High frame rate is the setting that I'm on right now. All right, and we're going to go ahead and have a seat.
Have a seat, V. Be right with you.
The game looks good.
Voting issue before we lose our bases in the sea.
Have a seat, V. Be right with you.
They're about to
Okay,
begin.
so now you
What's
can
the
hear
situation?
audio from both games. But that's okay. That lets everybody know that both games are running. Both versions are running at the same time. Hold on. All right, we're going to switch back over.
You know what to do. Start now.
See that the controller, since I'm using the same controller, I actually move on both versions of the game.
Have a seat, V. Be right with you.
All right, here we go.
Director Abernathy.
I
You know
watched
what
the
to do.
vote. What the
Start
hell
now.
was that?
So we're going to skip ahead.
After the shit Frankfurt dumped on us. As we agreed, I got rid of the problem.
I told you to resolve the problem, not massacre the European Space Council. Do you
Director
understand
Evan.
what the cover-up
Okay.
will cost?
What I want to do
We lost the
is turn the
license. Now
audio
we
down
claim
on the
we-
PC version of the
That's
game.
okay.
That's what I'm going to do right now.
Path of least resistance always. No nuance. Has you written all over it. We're not done talking about this.
See, I'm already getting confused though, y'all. I'm already getting confused by, I mean, on which version is which. Let's see. I mean, that's pretty impressive though. Like I said, you're gonna if you don't know what to look for, you're probably gonna be amazed by the quality of the Stadia version. Or you might think it looks cool. You might think it looks pretty good. Might look acceptable to you, and that's a good thing. All right. And what the hell am I supposed to be doing right here? Okay, there's no audio. Good. So we're going to run through this whole sequence, and then we're going to switch back over to the Stadia version. All right. So now that we're out of there, we can go ahead and switch back over. And just to double check, this is Stadia. In the browser, y'all. I forgot to say that. The game is running in the web browser right now. It's crazy. Same reflections now. These reflections that you're seeing are screen space reflections, right? They're there. However, they're not ray trace reflections.
Always.
But it still looks good.
Before Night City, we worked on an assignment in Osaka. 2 years of subterfuge. She spent them digging a trap for me. When she became director of Spec Ops, and that's when she finally shoved me in it. Now she's holding a gun to my head to make sure I don't try anything.
All right. So one thing you're going to notice is that the reflections, of course, are more detailed on the PC version. Of course, that's with ray tracing. Now, if I turn ray tracing off, I could do that. But I might do that in the second video. I might go between the two or whatever. Again, this is not going to be that long.
You have to defend yourself.
But I might make this. I might turn this into like a series or whatever.
You're right.
Smack her once, but hard. She'll respect you.
Seems we see eye to eye on this issue.
I think it's very impressive though that I can even be playing like this in a browser with the game being set to the 1080. Like this is 1080p, the 1080p setting, but Stadia is actually set to 4K. I know that might sound confusing. It's crazy because it's the high frame rate mode, y'all.
It's what I've collected over the past weeks. Biometrics, trauma team card, names of her closest associates, driver, chief of security, lover, lover's husband, everything. Use it and make sure Abernathy won't be a problem anymore. You said it. I need to defend myself.
This looks good.
What'll happen if I refuse?
Don't ask stupid questions.
And it feels good.
This isn't a request.
Like look at the lighting though. The lighting is
seem
just
to understand each other.
It's pretty damn dope.
Too. Use this money only. Find the right people for the job. No corporate affiliation. And for the core task, use someone you know inside out. Are we clear?
I mean, check this out right here. Details galore.
Good. In that case, I'll await your report. And good luck with it. I have my AV waiting outside. It's yours to use. And don't disappoint me.
All right. Okay, so that's cool. We're going to switch back over.
Yes, the Sea of Clouds. Black clinics.
And you can see his reflection in the window. That's how you know that good old ray tracing is active, man. I love it.
No, not yet. We're just exploring.
See more reflections in the glass or whatever
On the authority
from the
of
lighting.
Abernathy, yes.
I see when I look down on this table right here, reflections don't disappear. That's ray tracing, y'all. Okay. So we're going to talk to this dude, and then we're going to end this one. Again, I didn't want it to be too long. Plus, I had to eat dinner. So after this, I might come back with another one. Again, I apologize for that first one, man. That was going to be a good one right there. People were starting to pile in. But of course, I guess I got that Cyberpunk hack treatment or something. I don't know what happened. But again, it's not the first time. It's not the 5th time. It's not the 10th time, y'all. If you stream content or whatever, you're going to run into some issues. So it is what it is. Okay.
Say again.
So remember, I turned the audio off on the PC version that I'm on right now. We're just gonna skip past it.
Say again.
That's what I'm talking about. But other than the ray tracing, man, the Stadia version of the game holds up pretty damn well.
Yeah, if that's how it's got to be. Say again.
All right, these lamps right here, or lanterns or whatever. I want to take a look at that.
Yeah, if that's how it's got to be.
These plants, I'm going to be looking for this when I switch back over. The table right there, of course, the reflections are there. Some impressive stuff, man. All right, let's switch back over. All right, I'm going to walk over here to the aquarium or whatever. Tank. Lanterns on the floor, they do have the reflections, but of course they're probably gonna yeah, they held up pretty well. The reflections, but they disappear because of screen space. All right, let's go over here, and then we're gonna go ahead and shut this one down, y'all. Nice details on the plants, the glass and everything. So this is what I'm saying. The reason I wanted to do this is just to show that and again, I had to make sure that it was a Stadia version, y'all. It's tricky like that when you're using the same controller, playing on the same desktop PC. It can get kind of tricky, but this is an impressive build of the game, man. Stadia is running the game very well. Of course, all the PC gamers are going to be happy with what they have because they had the customization and all that stuff, but on Stadia, you may not even need that stuff. This is just, it's an enjoyable experience is what I'm trying to say. Right? Now, let me go back on this table. All right, so there are the reflections I was looking for. Yeah, so like I said, it's pretty impressive stuff though, y'all. But look, we're going to do another one of these in the very near future, so like the video, subscribe and all that stuff, y'all, because I always break videos like this down. I do all types of different like I do comparisons from time to time, but this right here is more like a let's have fun video. It's like a fun video to highlight how the game performs on both platforms, right? Sometimes I throw Xbox Series X in there as well, but this right here, y'all, this is pretty impressive stuff. So I hope you all enjoyed this one. Until the next one, 3 things I need y'all to do: keep it safe, keep it positive, and keep it gaming. Your boy is out. Until the next one. Peace.